managing that friendship that is not helping your spiritual life. It's not worth it. Especially when you know the light, because that person you're managing with, tomorrow when the person gets born again and gets to know God, the person will leave you. You don't know God already and you want to change your standards because of the person. The day the person gets born again and gets to know the Lord, the person will leave you. I'm telling you, in fact, the person will see you as a bad influence. Okay, I want to make you as my friend. Can we be friends? That's not common. That doesn't happen most times. Then how do people become friends? Have you thought about it? It's when they see things in common. Have you ever wondered about having a circle that upholds the same value like you do? Circle that does not feel like you are saying something weird or saying something odd when you uphold scriptural values. I mean, a circle that you don't feel like you're the odd one out in the number simply because nobody agrees with what you think is right. Yes, you can have that kind of circle, and that's why I've done making this video right now. I have 6 points here, and I'll be sharing them points that have helped me. That's what I will be sharing. This is not to discriminate or to say, that everybody you have to work with has to be a believer like you. No. That's not what this video is for. What I'm saying in this video is that you are to have a circle that upholds godly value like you. And in case you already have a circle that does not uphold godly values, that make your godliness look as if you're overdoing your own or you're doing too much, yeah, that's what this video is for. So I will tell you how I've been able to do mine, because that works for me. I've been able to do mine, and how that you can also do yours. So the first thing I do is, first, I am loud about my love for God. That's point number 1. Be loud about your love for God. And what I mean is this: when you don't want to do something and it's because of God, you don't want to do it, let it be known that it is because of God. Say it to them, I understand that people can do this, but then I'm not able to do it. And you're not trying to be sorry because you're not able to do it. You come out to say it is because of God. Yeah, it has helped me. It's going to help you. You know what's going to help you do? In case you're already in a circle that you want to convert, because sometimes we get friends and then we want to change them, and make them love God like us. We want to inspire them, yes, by our love for God. Sometimes it doesn't work. They end up inspiring us and influencing us badly, because the Bible already says that evil communication would corrupt good manners, or will corrupt good manners. So the way to make godly friends is to be loud about your love for God. That way, those people that do not love God will just give you a distance. It's not you now telling them to live your life, or it's not you now saying, we can't be friends. No, you don't even need to actually call it out or spell it out. Already, situations will just take place, and you will see that person will no longer talk to you as much as you guys would normally do, because you're no longer giving heed to what this person says often, and your reason is to be that you won't do this because of God. I'm not saying you should not make it loud and rub it on people's faces and use it to now make them feel like they are less of a human because they're not in church. No, that's not the point. But do not hide your church time. Don't hide your Bible inside your bag when you want to go to church. I'm not saying you should not put your Bible inside your bag. No, but what I mean is, like, do not be ashamed that you're going to church. Don't be in a hurry to hide everything about God. When maybe you're in the office and you have a leading to do your morning devotion in the office, and you can do it because you're not there working. Please go ahead and do it. Don't feel odd to carry out your Bible and read because people are watching you. You can pray in secret, but you don't have to worship God in secret. Those are worshiping in spirit and in truth. You don't have to worship God in secret. You don't have to read a book in secret. You don't have to read the Bible in secret. You can read it in the open. So be loud about the things you do about God. Don't try to water down on your commitment to God when you're in the public because you feel like you don't want to be seen. Please, if you're going to be seen, no problem, be seen. Now, you're not doing it to be seen, but if you will have to be seen, then it's fine. You can as well be seen. So it's going to help you. It's going to help you cut down on those friends that you cannot live by yourself because you already like them. You cannot leave them. You're already addicted to them. When you get addicted to God and you always spell it out when situations present themselves, you would see that your friends will begin to leave you. Those friends that that do not also uphold that kind of value you uphold, they will begin to leave you. You begin to lose them as friends. Yes, that's one of the criteria for you to even get the friends you want. You will have to lose these ones. So they will begin to leave you for the ones that are supposed to be with you to come into your space. Represent God from the onset. And so when somebody meets you, don't try to get along. Don't try to fit into the shoes. Don't try to play along. Now, these are now that when somebody meets you, they're going to say, me, I love God. Not really. Right? Not really. Then, when people meet you for the first time, they don't really know you. Your dressing may not even say enough about you. Yes, I know that, first impression lasts longer. The way you dress matters and all of that. But your dressing may not say all that there is to you. So sometimes they want to have a conversation. So they want to hear you talk. They want to ask you a question. They want to see what you think about this thing. And so just know that the first 100 words you say can give them a picture of what you are like in real life, like outside of this setting, in real life, what you are like. And so you want to make sure you're giving your best information. The information you want them to know you with. So don't try to play along, don't try to fit in. Okay, I remember there was a time someone came talking to me and the person was speaking pidgin all along. he was speaking pidgin and pidgin and pidgin. So me, in my humble state, wanted to make the person feel at home. I changed my English and started to speak pidgin, even though I wasn't fluent in speaking pidgin. I began to speak pidgin because this person could speak English. He understood English as well, but he just chose to speak pidgin. I don't know why. Maybe he wanted to like show me another part of him, I don't know. But I decided to switch my English to pidgin, and it played. It was to my detriment at the end of the day. It was just not nice because after that thing, I had to start doing so many other things that the person was doing to merge up this person's vibe. Yeah, for us to be vibing, I had to do the same thing he was doing, and it just wasn't good because I was not changing so many things I would do for what this person would do, just so this person feel at home. I now learned from that situation that you see, don't change yourself or anything. If what you speak is English, like touch neat English, like not even this one I'm speaking, like original, concrete, phoneric, like American English, please go ahead and speak English. Even when somebody meets you and let me assume they can't catch up, no problem. Tell them that how you speak, nothing you can do about it. Keep to who you are, keep to your real self. Not when someone comes to you and they speak your dialect, like maybe Yoruba or Igbo, and you feel a need to speak the same language as speaking to them just to make them feel at home. Please, that's totally uncalled for and unnecessary. If you're the English person, you're not fluent in this language, understand what they're saying. If you understand them, say what you want to say in the language you are used to or that you are fluent in. I think the person was like, Esther, you don't go party or something. I have to say yes, I don't go partying. And this is not like I'm against it. Like I go to a birthday party, yes, but I'm not someone to like go clubbing, go partying, go doing this. And why? Because I don't do it. So already immediately I get that person that information, he began to drift away from me. It wasn't me pursuing him because I did not even know what his take was on it. I don't even know if he was a party guy or if he wasn't a party guy, but maybe he didn't find it interesting. Maybe he wanted someone who goes partying, and so he just didn't find me like the best person to be with. So even though I was available for him to talk to, and I would always be friendly and always be open, like hello, hi, he was not always there because I was not giving what he expected me to give. Now imagine I pretended. I was pretending and I said, I can go partying and nothing is there now. Should I still go home after the party? Nothing is there. Then I am trying to keep a friend that will not even stay in the long run without me changing. Because before you know, he's going to stay with me. And before you know, he begins to talk about other things. I go be partying, other things. And I'm also trying to meet up his standard, trying to make him feel, don't worry, I can do it. I got you. Before you know, you're drifting away from your feet. You're drifting away from the values you held on to. Why? You're trying to keep a friend that is not even for you in the first place. So just save yourself the stress. Let them know from the onset what you're up to, what you're not up to, what you can do and what you can't do. Point number 3, hold up the faith you once believed. And now this applies where there is pressure, like from your friends, because sometimes we have friends that we grew up with, maybe family friends that we're gonna just break away from because of the bond that we share. It could be your cousin, it could be nephew, it could be a bond that is beyond just friendship out there. Please hold on to the faith that you once believed. That's what I have always done. And so when you do that, it's going to filter the people that you will have in your circle. They will still be in your life because they're gonna afford to live, like I said, maybe blood friendships, like I said, cousins, nephew, maybe that kind of close relationships. It may even be sisters. So, but if your beliefs are not aligned, please hold on to your own. This same point is the same as the other one I mentioned. Hold on to your own. The person will either learn with what you said you're used to, or the person will leave you. When you hold on to your faith, what happens is that it gives a consistency that everybody already knows what to expect from you. So before they even come to you, somebody else will be like, I don't go to that girl. This is the way she will see this thing, or this is what she will say about this thing. So it saves you the stress. So you don't even have wrong people in your circle as much because it saves you the stress already. So also know that you might have few persons around you if you want to go this path. Also bear that in mind. So be ready to be comfortable with your company. Don't be looking for the crowd. Don't be the person that wants like 5-10 people to be following you the way before you're comfortable, before you're confident. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in God that you have first. So you'll not be crying for friendship when you lose them. Because if you do these things I'm saying now, you will lose friendships. But those friendships you lose, trust me, they are friendships you don't even need in the first place. As a believer, you don't even need them. Yeah, you might need them for other things that are not like godly. But for like tight friendships, you don't need them. And so let them lose them so that you will be able to welcome the ones that you need. Point number 4. Don't give in for anybody. Like I already shared an example of, I began to speak pidgin English even when I'm not fluent at it. And in my head, I was trying to make this person feel at home. That was why. I was trying to make this person comfortable. Even though I know this person can speak fluently. That this person is, in fact, he might even be better than me in English speaking. But I don't know why he came with me and started to speak pidgin language. I just don't know why. So I don't feel I should not kill the vibe, I should keep the vibe going. I should also speak pidgin like him. Girl, I'm a guy, whichever is watching me. It didn't go well because after I began to speak his pidgin, maybe he now felt very relaxed and feel like, okay, I am open for every other thing he is like or he's open for. So he began to bring all those things like to me, and I'm like, how did you get here? Where is this going to? Where is this coming from? And then I began to trace it, and I traced it to the point of the day I started to, speak pidgin English with him. That was the day all of that began to happen. So don't give in for anybody. Don't give in. Don't give in. Your values, don't give in. Whatever, don't give in. If you're not someone to wear something and they say, we're having a party, everyone should wear this, maybe like a bikini or so. You don't want to wear a bikini, please don't go for the party. Number 5, be confident in standing alone with God. I already mentioned this. So typically, I mentioned all the topics in that first talk. I said that you must be ready to be lonely at some point. Not lonely. Lonely is not the word. But you must be ready to be like alone for a period of time. It won't be forever. Once you take your stand, trust me, your community will find you. People like you that love God and that wants to please God, but don't have the right friendships and the relationships that should help them. They will also find you. You will also find them, and you will now help yourselves. Trust me. So stop managing that friendship that is not helping your spiritual life. It's not worth it. Especially when you know the light, because that person you're managing with, tomorrow when the person gets born again and gets to know God, the person will leave you. You don't know God already and you want to change your standards because of the person. The day the person gets born again and gets to know the Lord, the person will leave you. I'm telling you, in fact, the person will see you as a bad influence. Meanwhile, the person was a bad influence to you. You got influence from the person. So I'm saying this to say, don't let anyone make you change your values. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it at all. Now, the last point. Okay, that's all. Your community will find you. I just thought that was the last point. I already said it already. So that is how to make godly friends. Okay, I want to make you as my friend. Can we be friends? That's not common. That doesn't happen most times. Then how do people become friends? Have we thought about it? It's when they see things in common. That is the way they become friends. I mean, how many people have you walked up to now to say, please can you be my friend? Or please can I be your friend? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Unless it's the guy that wants to ask a girl out. Then the guy goes to say, I've been seeing you, I like you, this. That's a full-blown proposal, like, can you be my girlfriend? But I'm talking about general friendships, like between guy and girl, between girl and girl. How many people have you seen has walked up to you to say, can you be my friend? I've been seeing you, I like you, this, that. It's not common. It doesn't really happen. So have you ever thought about how then do people actually make friends? How then do people make friends? They make friends by seeing things in common, both in the office. You can be a colleague. You can have colleagues that know your friends. Yes, they're your colleagues, but then they're not your friends because you probably don't have much in common. So by the time you're trying to blend in, you're already giving the wrong people the signal that you can be their friend. And by the time they come to be your friend, you would have to keep up with that blending in that you did in the first place. So you have to keep up with everything you started. You must finish what you started. That's the point. So in case someone is watching this video and you belong to the category that has blended in for a long time, see, you have the opportunity to back out. It's not too late. It's never too late to be right, and nobody has your life. God gave you the life, and God is the one that owns your life. So back out when you need to back out. Leave where you need to live, right? Leave where you need to live. So people make friends when they see things in common. So before you can make friends, you want to be sure you are showing the thing you have, so that the person that has that same thing will see you as a friend, that you both have things in common and come to you. So you're not going to be sending the wrong signal that you are not, because you are desperately in need of friends. By the time that comes to you now, you can no longer keep up, because that's not the real you. You were initially making it up. So from the onset, don't even make up anything. Both wealth, both money, because I understand that some people make friends based on level of wealth. They want to make friends with people that are wealthy, people that are rich, maybe people that have a car like themselves. No need for you to fake it. If it's a number you took, let it be known that I came here with a ride. My ride is about to come pick me. Let them know you don't have a car. No problem. Don't try to form like you have a car, because if they make friends with you because they feel like you are in their level financially like them, you're going to have to keep up the standard as time goes on. You have to step up your standard of living. The money you don't have, you have to be spending it, because these people are already rich and they assumed you are as rich as they are. Meanwhile, you're not there yet. You're coming there. It's a journey. But you're not there yet. So give yourself a break. Give yourself a breather. Just don't fake anything. Make it real. Your community will find you. There is a community for you. Just know. Whether you are in this level, in that level, in the other level, there is a community for you. So give yourself a break, okay? Don't fake it. Don't fake it. It's going to cost you in the long run, and you're not going to be able to keep up. You will get fed up. As long as you're born again, you will get fed up, because the Spirit of God in you will continue to chastise you. The Spirit of God in you will continue to correct you. So when others are doing everything, I've heard some of people that they talk about how that they were in bad company, bad gang, but they really never had the inner drive to do what those people were doing. So those people were having fun doing bad things. Those were enjoying the bad thing that they were doing, but these other persons didn't have the enjoyment being there. So why were they there in the first place? They got there because they didn't want to be alone. Maybe they wanted to belong to the big people, the happening people. It's usually common anyway in campuses. in universities. So if you're a university student watching this, please and please and please stay in your right place, your community. The right people like you will come and find you, and by the time you have them, you have a strong circle already. And in case you're already in the circle that is not the right circle, begin to do these things that I mentioned. Make your love for God known, make it loud. Stop hiding when you're going to church. When they call you, stop trying to hide the fact that you were in the service. That was why you missed their call. Make it known. I was in service when the call came in, so that was why I missed your call. So sorry. What can I do for you now? Let it be known. So that way they already know, okay, you go to church. Okay, you're a church goer, you're a church person. Yeah. Let it start from there. Let it start from there. Have things in common that will attract believers like you, because friends are made by common factors, common denominators. That's how people make friends. You see people who maybe have children, making friends with fellow girls like them or women like them that do also have children. And so you see married people also making friends with married people. And this does not mean that your friend cannot be married. Your friend can be married, but I'm saying please have a common denominator that you want the person you want to be your friend to have as well, if that makes sense. And God will help us. God has really helped me in that regard. I really never had to be in a bad company that was hard for me to live, because from the onset I'll make it known that there's nothing you want to give me. Really, I'm not interested in whatever you have to offer, your money or whatever. Seriously, I'm not interested. I mean, all of this, our salvation is way, way more than. And I understand that tomorrow this same person can get born again tomorrow and be preaching the word of God. So if you lose your salvation because of somebody else, the person will leave you and still gonna know God, and then you'll be the one that has been played, because you didn't hold on to your faith that you always knew and you always believed. So we have the Spirit of God in us that convicts also. If someone right now watching this video knows what I'm talking about, so please just stick to your convictions. Stick to your convictions, and it will be worth it at the end of the day. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you want to be my friend, I'm open to being your friend anyway. I'm in Nigerian, staying in Lagos, Nigeria. I have a 9 to 5. I'm very much a believer. What again will you need to know before you can decide if you want to be my friend or not? What again? I'm passionate about making impact in my community, making impact in the world. I am very passionate about it. I'm also an open person. And what again you really need to know? I'm Igbo, which you may not need to know because I can speak English. Even if you're Yoruba outside, it doesn't matter, don't worry. Even if you're in Nigeria, you're outside the country, don't worry, it doesn't matter. We can be friends. So I would have my Instagram link down in the description box. You can follow me on Instagram. You can send me a message. Just I watched your video. I think I want us to be friends. But please, when you come and say you want us to be friends, have what we have in common. No? Have what we have in common. It's not when you're seeing this as study now. You're trying to why egg. Come and say, let us be friends. Like me now, what would be in common for the both of us? What would be in common? So, but of course, I can talk to you if you're in that level. Why not? Of course, I can. I'm just saying, like, even you too, that the people that you have as your friends, if you're just like an SS3 student that wants to like get into the university, are people like you too that have written jam trying to get into the university, or maybe they're already there, or maybe they're trying to get there. That's like your circle. That's the circle that you should have. So, but for people like me, I'm looking for people also who are like in my level, in my age grade, within the ages 24, 25, 23, works very fine for me. So yeah, I hope the video blesses you. Please share it to somebody if it does. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.